Arizona defensive end Ricky Elmore wreaked havoc on Pac-10 quarterbacks his entire career. Elmore led the Pac-10 in sacks in 2009 and 2010 with 21.5 total sacks. But despite Elmore's pass rushing success, he has flown relatively under the radar. He's projected as a mid-round draft pick. And we welcome Ricky to ESPN First Take. Ricky, why is that? Great numbers at Arizona. Why are you under the radar?
I don't know, but it's something that I think for most of my career as a football player, I've been under the radar, but it's something that's helped me and has kept me motivated to keep working hard, and I think being under the radar is what's got me to where I am today.
It's kind of cool. You're working with Clay Matthews' father. Clay, of course, was a former All-Pro linebacker with the Browns. What's it been like working with Clay?
It's cool being around the Matthews family. I'm also working out with Casey. He's a linebacker down at Oregon, or he was. But, just getting some good coaching from some quality football players. A guy like him, I'm very fortunate, very lucky. He's taught me a lot. He's got me a lot more comfortable getting into the drops and just in the scheme of being a linebacker. But I'm very lucky to be working with a guy like him.
Ricky, you and Casey are Pac-10 rivals, Oregon, Arizona. So what's it like working out now with a fellow Pac-10 guy?
Well, actually, we were high school rivals as well. His high school team and mine, we met in the championship game, but they won. But he's a good guy. I like working with him. He's helped me a lot. I play defensive end, and Casey's really, I don't want to say took me under his wing, but he's really, taught me a lot of things I need to know and things to expect, and just just the motions of being a linebacker, and I'm just real lucky that I could be working with him as well.
One of the things scouts love about you, Ricky, is your versatility. You can play 3-4. You can also play in a 4-3 scheme. What player out there presently in the NFL would you say you compare your style to?
Everyone says a lot of different things, but something that's probably that fits me really well right now is just people say I really fit well with Aaron Campman. He was kind of a guy coming out of college from Iowa. He's, had a really good career, came from a good team, from a good conference, but he flew under the radar as well. But you can see that, he stuck through it, and, things that I do, I stick through it, and, he's been really successful, and I think that's something that I really see myself, going after being like him.
Corey, your twin brother, Ricky, your twin brother, Corey, also received a full scholarship to Arizona. He was going to play offensive line, but after a regular checkup, it was revealed that he had a heart issue. He needed arthroscopic surgery. What was it like when you found out that your twin, the guy you went off to college with to play football, lifelong teammate, wouldn't be able to play with you at the collegiate level?
It was tough. We grew up playing football ever since we were 8 years old, and just going out there, always being able to practice, play games with them. And, it was kind of hard to see him just leave because, he didn't get to leave on his terms. He didn't get to leave when he was done playing football. He kind of was just forced to stop. But, he's healthier now. He's happier now. He picked up the sport of bodybuilding. He's competed the last 2 years and has done really well. He's lost like over 60 pounds. And, it's just something that really motivates him, something that keeps him going, and something that he loves doing. So as long as he stays active and he's still, doing something and still involved in some type of sport, and he's very supportive with me. He's always around, got my back. He's always been there for me. So we're still involved, and we still do a lot of things together. But, it was really hard seeing him leave.
Well, we're looking at pictures of him now. He's ripped. What do you think of his new formed body?
Well, I don't know what pictures you're looking at, but, yeah, you can imagine a 300-pound lineman going down to about 230 pounds. So it's great just to see his body transform. He's just a big, heavy-set lineman type of guy, but just to see the type of hard work he put into that and the passion that he put into lifting and, just the perseverance that he used just to get through all the dieting and the long workouts and just all that stuff, it really paid off, and, it's really worked out with him and really made him happy.
All right, so the two of you are in the weight room. Is there a single workout, a single exercise that you can dominate your brother in?
I'll always be stronger than him, so I still we still always compete like that. He might look a little better, but little football workouts are a little different than the bodybuilding workouts.
Yeah, much different. Read on your website, draftelmore.com, which, by the way, I love the name of that you never missed a game or a practice at Arizona. Not one practice did you sit out?
No, well, I mean, if I was sick, but we still had to go, but I was still involved, still, over with the D-line, doing everything I can. But, that's another thing, just being able to stay healthy and just always being out there. That's another thing I offer, just something, not knock on wood. I don't get hurt very often, and when I do, I can play through pain, and it's something that I pride myself on, is being out there with my team every day.